So let's see this identification of product safety and other related requirements. So identification of the product safety and other related requirements. So friends, I have made this in year 2017 at the time when there was no reference, and this has been used multiple time by many of my clients, and there has not been a single input by the auditor, and they were totally comfortable with this. Okay, if you want you can have some other method also, right? But they were okay with that. I didn't found any, they didn't give any inputs. It was okay to them, but if you want to use any other format, that can be used. So let's say identification of product safety and other related requirements. So when I say other related requirements, that could be the requirements which could be related to government, statutory and regulatory or other legal requirements. And product safety requirements are the requirements which are basically given, by the, you can say, generally given by the customer. So last reviewed, you can mention updation frequency yearly. This could be 6 months, at least minimum yearly. It should be updated, or whenever any changes are happening, then also you should identify. If not, that changes are impacting your customer. If not, that changes are impacting your product safety requirement. So let us try to see this, like product safety. Let's say this is a product name is, you have mentioned the product name, right? And in the similar way, I recommend this need to be done. This should be done for all the product. If there's any statutory regulatory requirement in that lever handle, bike has that handle for clutch lever, right? Or the brake lever, that's a same lever. Product safety related characteristic, specific requirements. Yes, the lever ID should not be undersized, so that's a safety regarding requirement is there. So if you come here, now this is very important. If this requirements, in which documentation, relevant documented information updation. What are the multiple documented information where this is updated? Work instruction, yes. FMEA control plan, in process standard, pre-dispatch standard, safety 1 point lesson, okay. Pass to supplier, any other document, so you can see pass to supplier. Suppose if this particular dimension is being taken care, or this particular characteristic is being taken care by the customer, then sorry, by the supplier, then in that case this information need to be passed to them. How that can be passed? Through minutes of meeting, through special minutes of meeting. Okay, there are multiple ways, through drawing also. That suppose it's some bill of material drawing, that also that need to be communicated to supplier. So this is how this needs to be done. I know it is like will be a long activity, but yes, if you have 100 product, then also I advise you to do this. Generally it is done at the time of development. Even at the time of development, this manufacturing, with manufacturing feasibility, the legal requirements, critical safety requirements should also be addressed at that point of time. It's not mandatory you maintain this, but this is highly recommended. You can also maintain this during manufacturing feasibility also. At the time also you can identify, but this is something which I also recommend you make this. So at least what happened at 6 months interval, 1 year interval, you can then identify. Suppose if there is some change in the legal requirements or the safety regarding requirements, that there are more possibilities that will not be missed out. So you understand how this need to be made, and yes, so this is all about identification of product safety.